Welcome to Bias Bash. I'm Lauren Green. Donald Trump announced Monday he will revoke the press credentials of the Washington Post after the newspaper posted an article with the headline, quote, Donald Trump suggests President Obama was involved with Orlando shooting, reacting to a speech from the presumptive Republican nominee on the Orlando terror attack. Joining me now with analysis on what this means for the newspaper and the rest of the press is Talk Media News Bureau Chief and Fox News contributor Ellen Ratner. Welcome, Ellen.
Thank you so much.
Your blood's got to be boiling at this whole idea that a candidate can actually bar a media outlet from his events.
Well, you know what's fascinating is, first of all, he has barred the Washington Post. Most of the media did not react. It is true that this happened on Monday. It is now Tuesday, and the White House Bureau, the White House Press Association has finally come out with a statement. It took them a day, and it is time that they came up with a statement, but they haven't come up with an action plan. And secondly, you know, it was fascinating. I brought some people to the United States from South Sudan, and they were fascinated that the press decides who gets credentialed, not the government. Well, I guess Donald Trump wants to make sure the government does it, not other members of the press. And thirdly, the Washington Post has gotten so many Pulitzer Prize, including for us boomers who were watching during the Watergate time of Nixon, what the Washington Post did to break the story. So the question is, why hasn't the press treated this more seriously? Why hasn't the press talked about what they should do about it and what they can do about it? It is true, as I said, that the White House correspondents issued a statement today, but nobody is saying, hey, none of us are going to go
right.
if you don't take something like the Washington Post into your media events.
You know, this is something similar that happened with President Obama, and he wanted to bar Fox News out of an event or a press conference or of some sort, and the entire press corps rose up and said, no, 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 we may not agree with Fox News, but you can't do that. That's absolutely a non-question right there. But for Trump, can he do it as a private citizen, and is that, I guess, legal?
Well, I think it's probably legal. He can do it as a private citizen, but the press needs to rise up, and the press needs to deal with this front page, which I just looked at all the front page. None of them have this particular issue on any of the major newspapers, but it needs to be front and center. What is the press going to do about this, and how do you allow a candidate for President of the United States to bar a major news organization?
You know, the freedom of the press freedom of the press is a bedrock principle of this country, and like I'm going to repeat this, he can't do that as president, really. Or should the media be talking more about whether this is a presidential act of a presidential nominee?
The media should be talking about it. The media has been very, very quiet about it. As I said, White House Correspondents Association today did release something, but the media still has not put it on the front page, and we'll see if by the end of this week or even by tomorrow, Wednesday, whether they do this or not, because it should be done, and you can't have somebody who is a presumptive nominee really flying in the face of our freedom of the press.
All right, I want to thank you so much, Ellen.
Thank you.
And if you want to hear more media analysis on the week's top headlines, catch Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz. Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern and again at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News Channel. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.